Sports, the Tri-State's news leader.
And welcome back. News Since 5. We are hearing from an Iowa farmer about this year's harvest.
After a tough growing season in the state, southeast Iowa actually appears to have dodged a bullet. WGEM's Blake Salmon has more from Lee County.
Dylan McKenzie, I talked to Keokuk farmer Chris Lindner today. He says he and his guys have been clearing this field since yesterday. He says they expect to be done by this afternoon. Lindner says this year's harvest has been a little slower than usual.
Just slower, just maturity-wise, it's been a little slower, and stuff's not drying down as quick, and beans are a little tougher, a little bit longer in certain areas, but otherwise moving along just at a slower pace.
He says they've got most of their beans out, but still have a way to go on the corn. He says it's been a little dry, which does have its benefits.
We can keep moving, and everybody keeps harvesting on beans and stuff like that and get things done.
We expected that there were going to be a lot of ear rots and disease problems and so forth. And to this point, that has not happened. I think compliments of the dry fall.
But Iowa State University Extension field agronomist Virgil Schmidt says the dryness is also causing problems.
Central, western Iowa, northwest Iowa had a very great deficit of rainfall. In Lee County, we were fairly close to normal.
In addition, he says August's derecho wreaked havoc, negatively impacting 3 million acres of Iowa crops.
And a lot of that hit that drought area also. And so you had people that had a low yield and then also now a difficult harvest, and some of those were zeroed out.
Lindner says Lee County did have a windstorm of its own last month.
The first big real rainstorm we had there after the dry spell blew a few, a hybrid or two down, but nothing real bad.
Nothing like what happened up north.
I don't wish the windstorm on anybody, and I feel for them guys up there because it makes it real hard.
Now, Schmidt says with conditions being so dry, he is worried about fire risks. He says if possible, farmers should carry an extra fire extinguisher in their trucks or on their combine. He says it's also important for you to not overwork yourself and make sure you're taking plenty of breaks. Blake Salmon, WGEM News, Keokuk.